Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you're watching this. Wow, this is a movie. So, I hope that you're doing well. If you're new around here, my name is Jasmine, and I film a lot of, well, that won't fit on my head, bodybuilding, lifestyle, autoimmune, loads of different types of content. So if you want to stick around, then let me know. But today I wanted to give you an update. I've just finished glutes A, and this was one of the sessions that got made changes to with my back injury. So we got some updates to share with you. I was going to film in the week, but at the moment it's pretty carnage. So I thought, you know what? Let me catch up when I have time. Just finished a glute session, which I'm going to be honest to you, when you are very go, and you don't take a lot of time out, which is just the nature of the time of year it is, etc., I am feeling it, but I still showed up, I still gave it 100%, and I feel better. I feel better from doing it. So to give you a lowdown, I went to see the best, let's rephrase that, sports therapist on Thursday evening, because coach said that he wanted me to go on a rest day. And bearing in mind, I've known this sports therapist since I was 4, and she used to actually, fun fact, live near me, and then I obviously moved away, and now she only lives half an hour-ish from me, which is really not that bad, 30 minutes. And she was like, your legs, so it used to be that my upper body used to be the issue, and where I held tension and like held knots. But now she was like, my girl, your legs are so bad, and although I'm stretching, I'm obviously not stretching effectively and for long enough. So I have been told I have sciatica. Now, fun fact, I have back issues that run in my family. I also have my dad who has sciatica. So this is something that is, don't want to say it's hereditary, but I've obviously caused the issue. Absolutely. But I've aggravated it. So now it's a case of, ideally, we would want to see her every week. With her timings, and to be honest, my schedule, I am going to try and see her every 2 weeks or every week, depending on when I can fit in with her. That is the goal. I'm doing my exercises, so I haven't just got homework from coach that I do 4 times a week. Generally, I'm finding it Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday works best, but I'm trying to be as flexible as possible. And then I've got homework from her. Now, she wants me doing these stretches twice a day. Realistically, with my Monday to Friday schedule, weekend I did it double. That was fine. I'm going to try and do it like midday-ish, and then, but before my last meal. That seems to work really well. Instead of doing it after my last meal, because I'm rushing it, I'm tired, I'm doing it before my last meal, and that works really, really well. Now, I have driven an extensive amount. Now, anyone that's dealt with sciatica before, they know that it's a dull pain. But today's session, last movement, my barber RDL got taken out about 3-4 weeks ago when I first injured my back. And today, do you know what? I felt like, firstly, I went into the session, I thought, oh no, I'm annihilated. Bearing in mind, I had my first matcha on Friday, first matcha for 6 weeks, first injection of caffeine. Chai, yes, has caffeine in, but nowhere near the amount that a matcha has. So I had that, and I only, my rule is, generally, I'll have coffee and caffeine if I'm driving. Now, I was driving a lot. Like, I drove 350 miles last weekend, about 160 this weekend. Now, for some people that's nothing, but for me that's quite a lot. So I was like, do you know what, we could do this 2 ways. So I had caffeine then for the first time, and I'm feeling like, oh, can I do this with some more caffeine? But I'm going to see how the day goes. So that happened. And also, this just shows where my head's at. My head is obviously not on my head. The fact that I nearly forgot my thyroid medication yesterday. I forgot to take my second dose. And anyone that knows me knows I'm religious with it and very good. But yesterday, actually, also I did hot yoga. Hot yoga instead of hot Pilates, because if you watched the last vlog, I don't know what order these going out, you'd know that it was hot hit, which is one of the funniest stories that I have to tell. But I really enjoyed 60 minutes. 60 minutes of hot yoga. I didn't even know that it literally went round. Like, it was so amazing that I thoroughly enjoyed hot yoga. And for where I'm at, my cycle's being a bit iffy, so it's on off, but I'm currently on. And also how I'm feeling with my back and the stretches. What I actually did is, this just shows my ADHD, I couldn't do that lying there at the end. So what I did instead was I did all my stretches, my homework in the heat, and that worked really, really well. And I actually feel like I connected better with my muscles after doing all this homework from my sports therapist today. So yeah, I had a very, very, very good session. The only thing that with the RDL, it was a dull pain, which I assume, I spoke to my friend and he was like, you haven't done this movement for a while. Like, remember that you're still going to be having some form of, it's not just going to completely magically go. But I am very happy with how it's all just moving, and I'm just trying to not get frustrated at things as much as I want to, you know, go back to 120 kilos on a RDL. I know that's not feasible straight away. So I did 80. And anyone that knows me knows that I've got a little ego when it comes to lifting. But yeah, I just thought I'd update you, especially on my back and hot yoga. This week is a hectic week, standard situation for Jasmine. But I need to make sure that I am consistent with YouTube and consistent with giving you updates. So if you have any questions, you know where I am, and have a lovely rest of your day.